Hello and welcome to your week 3 overview of our course in biology. When you enter our Blackboard course, you are going to click onto weekly lessons and go into your week 3 folder where we'll be talking about chapter 4, the organization and regulation of body systems. You will see your weekly overview that you can read through and also our week 3 checklist. So here you're going to first want to watch our video lectures on chapter 4 and then complete your SmartBook assignment, a Guess Who discussion board post, a visible body tissue exploration activity, skin knowledge check quiz, compare and contrast tissue chart. We will do a proctorio orientation and you will take your first exam this week. So let's continue on and see what you have to do. So you're probably used to the video lectures by now. You're going to see the PowerPoint is attached here, so you could just click on that to download it. And for chapter 4, we have 6 videos for you to watch. So you would just go ahead and click that link. That's going to open up a YouTube page where you are going to see the videos all listed in order in a playlist, so they will just play back to back, but make sure to take some breaks in between to clear your mind and really absorb the information that you've learned. Next, you're going to do your SmartBook assignment for chapter 4. This will be due on Sunday, September 20th. You could enter this assignment just by clicking onto it. Next, you have your Guess Who Tissue Addition discussion board. So for this assignment, you are going to choose any type of tissue that you would like, and you're going to describe it to your classmates so that they're going to try to guess what tissue you're describing. So before you choose your tissue, you want to make sure to read through other discussion posts that have already been there so that you don't choose the same one as somebody else. By September 16th, you should post your tissue, and then you want to comment on at least one other student's post, starting with which tissue you believe they have described and why. And you can always choose to respond to multiple students if you want to test your skills. So that comment should be made by September 18th. And then you want to reply to your original post to let everybody know if they were right or wrong. And you want to do this on September 20th so that you are leaving enough time between students guessing and when you tell them the answer. So here's an example too. I'll let you read through this as far as the description. And then, so that would be my first post, which I would do on September 16th. And then I would wait for students to comment on September 18th. And on September 20th, I would go back in and post my reply, putting a picture and also saying what it is. All right, the next assignment is visible body. I'll go ahead and create a separate video for you to watch on how to access visible body. But you're going to download this file, or you can also leave it here and then just save it, depending on how your computer opens it up. And this is a large document, but there are a lot of large photos placed in here. So you're going to go through, and there are these blank areas where you're going to fill in the tables or answers to questions. So it says in the following table, list 4 major types of body tissue and provide a general description of each. I can type in epithelial tissue, and a general description could be that it really helps protect our body. And then I can also put it comes in many different forms, such as simple, stratified, columnar, squamous, cuboidal, and transitional. Oh, and I forgot one. You've got pseudo-stratified, and so forth. You can add more detail if you would like. So I just wanted to give you an example on how you're going to do that. Of course, I would highly suggest downloading it and then typing it in. And then what you're going to do is come back here, click over here, and you are going to submit it by hitting Browse My Computer and then finding the file in your computer and attaching it and hit Submit. Okay. The other thing I want to mention really quick is to go through these tissues and take a look at them. You can click here, and this is going to, I'm already logged in, but this is going to bring you to our visible body page. So you would click here, and there are modules that you could do. So you would click there and then click into tissues, and this is going to take a while to download. So once this finally pulls up, you're going to go ahead and click on tissue types in the body, and you'll be able to click on the different choices that they have listed on the bottom left for you here, and that will show you some of these tissues throughout the body. My computer is going very slow because I'm downloading a bunch of videos for you guys to watch. So there's your epithelial tissue, and then you can also click on connective tissue, and after seeing those structures, you can also click on this book icon here, and it will give you information on what you're looking at. And then once you're done reading this first section, go ahead and click the arrow, and that'll move you into the next module. So this one is on epithelial tissue. We want to learn about the skin in our integumentary system. You would read over here. We want to know about those internal tracts and also the glands within the body. And something that's cool about this is that this is 3D, so you could click and move it around. You also have some tools, and we're going to learn more about these tools as we move on, but you'll be able to do things like dissect through the body or get rid of different portions, zoom in and out to look at these structures more closely. So like I said, moving forward, we'll use some of these features a bit more. Okay, and that's basically what you're going to do is click through so you can cover all of the tissues. The next thing you're going to do is click in and take this skin knowledge check quiz. This is just a couple of questions to make sure you grasp everything for the section that discussed the integumentary system. And then you're going to create a compare and contrast tissue chart assignment. You want to make a chart or Venn diagram comparing these 4 principal types of tissues. You can use any of their qualities to compare and contrast them, function, location, subclasses. And then to turn in your assignment, you're going to take a picture of your diagram and chart. Or if you did it digitally, you can do a screenshot or save the file. And you are going to click into the assignment and do Browse My Computer, attach the file, and hit Submit. All right, let's go back. And then the last thing you want to do is to do your proctorio orientation so that you could take exam 1. Your proctorio orientation is going to walk you through how your exam will be proctored, meaning you're going to have your webcam on, and it is essentially going to watch you while you take your exam to make sure there's no cheating going on. It's also going to lock down your browser to make sure you cannot look up information. So all of the details as far as how that's going to work is in here. You have to complete this orientation with a 75% or higher before you take the exam. Otherwise, the exam is going to stay locked. Once you do complete it with a 75% or higher, then on September 17th, this exam is going to open up, and you'll have until Sunday before midnight to complete it. Your exam will be timed. It'll be 130 minutes you'll have to answer 100 questions. Every exam is going to be different for each student. Questions will be scrambled. You'll have different questions because they'll be pulling from a pool of questions, and the majority of it will be multiple choice, although you will see some true and false and maybe just a handful of short answer questions. You'll have 3 to 4 short answer questions at most. And to take your exam, you will just click in here. It'll be set up very similar to the past quizzes you've taken. The only difference is the Proctorio type of enabled system that'll be in place. I also think I'm going to add in here like a 5-question like practice exam, just so you can test out what this Proctorio thing is going to be like. So that'll be available all week. I'll place it right before the exam here.